how I passed the 100,000 FTMO challenge in one trade. Alright, we got 1 minute until NFP. Probably see on the screen down here. Hopefully it's capturing it. I said I've been in longs from here, so I'm looking just for NFP to really expand this in the next 30 seconds. See my targets here on the weekly. It's a weekly Sibby. But yeah, we should expand. Well, this video ain't dropping. Alright, cool, let's go. 20 seconds. I'm in about 2% profit right now. But yeah, we should fly. 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There it is. Just like that. Just like that. Let me show you guys my FTMO accounts. So you know this ain't BAP. It's probably gonna be showing that's one. 2.7k up and put it up was just loading right now. This one 1.4k up. But yeah. Now we just chill. Wait till 2. Right after 2, I'm gonna go to the gym, work out, sauna, steam room, keep my mind right. Then I'll come back and just check the charts. But now everything's just on cruise control mode, really. I've got how many pips have I got left until target? 270, which I know sounds like a lot, but that will happen next week, 100%. Just looking at the weekly chart, you guys can't. Yeah, that is goners, mate. Let's have a look at dollar. Yeah, they look at dollar. These equal lows are what I was targeting here. I go into dollar. Well, not just as a first kind of intraday kind of target. See how they've been bounced off a couple times. Look here, bang, here, bang. So with NFP, I knew it would just crash. So yeah, like I said, I'm gonna wait for this hourly close. All being well, ends in a nice thick wick. Pause. And yeah, I go to the gym and it's happy days. So I'll update you guys. Alright, cool. It's gonna be a quick video. I'm just updating on my trade from last week. So I'm in about 2 grand profit right now, 1 to 2. At most it was about 1 to 4. But nothing to worry about. I did do some weekend analysis. I didn't have to track this. Didn't take any videos, but what I was expecting was for a BISI to be made. I said if Monday, this is Monday here, this green candle. If Monday would have just closed back down and not made this BISI, my entry would have been in trouble. But the fact that we made this BISI fair value gap on Monday on a daily time frame made me confident for a re-entry. This is this blue box is this same BISI as you see. This line is DCME daily encroachment, which is just the midpoint of this BISI. Looking for an entry in there, 46 pip stop loss. What this allows me to do as well is my original take profit was at this weekly Sibby up here. But with trading, obviously, as we all know, nothing's guaranteed. So if I have a chance to shorten my take profit and still get around that same amount, because what this one trade idea is going to do is complete the FTMO challenge. That's why I'm making this kind of video and this content, just to show you guys it's possible to do this in one trade within 2 to 3 weeks, easy. So yeah, obviously I'm bullish euro, bearish dollar. You see, August we kind of consolidated, but we still nicely came down respecting this Sibby. Now this fresh one's been made, and it's funny because look how perfect this is. You always want to be taking these trades when everyone else thinks it's over. Look, the people that would have been long here is thinking that's the top and it's over now. But I know, especially look at all the news we have. Back end of the week. So I was just looking at something earlier. Look at this back end of the week, right? So we had no news Monday, Tuesday. It's gonna be Wednesday today. It's around midnight right now, so it's Wednesday now. Look at this back end of the week. PPI, CPI, high impact Euro news. On Friday, high impact USD news again, and some GBP. So this already told me when I looked at this on the weekend that whatever's happening, the fireworks is gonna be at the back end of the week. So now, when I come back into the charts, I saw Monday. If Monday was to just close back down, I would have been in trouble. I've seen this happen. Like, for example, in August, always it would close back down. Like I said, that's consolidation markets though. Big players are out the game. Big players are back in now in September, so that gives me more conviction. This was my original entry. We've come up a nice. How much from original entry do we go up at peak? 165 pips. Now 86, which is fine, completely normal. I'm a swing trader, is what it is. But yeah, look at that nice run. Look at these equal lows made on Monday. We've had a nice run of it. Bang. That puts us now in. See, we're now below the weekly opening price. So that's where, if you are going to be buying, this is going to be the lows of the week. You get what I'm saying? And I've put a fairly big stop loss. I could have made it a lot tighter, but because of the PPI news, don't know what could happen. But if it gets down this far, I'm probably wrong. So I'm hoping. I did want this to hit in like London or at PPI, but we'll see. Like I said, with swinging again, what I've learned is it's not about me waiting till London session. It's about me noticing something, getting in, having a reasonable stop loss, and then the news and the liquidity is just going to help me out as it comes. It's not something I really need to worry about. So it's Asia now. I'm probably going to get stopped in Asia. Who knows? London session we might make a low, fill this busy. Then from PPI we start going. But from the back end of this week, what I'm expecting, as I said, Monday made our busy. Tuesday we've ran down. All retail now will be gunning for shorts. Thinking these are equal lows or something. Coming down, but we've actually made a daily busy. So in here I'm looking for more buys. We're at weekly lows now. You know what I'm saying? We're below the weekly low. Best time to buy, right at discount. Picking up some more cheap euros here. And it's also allowed me to bring my take profit. Look how much I managed to shave off my take profit. 150 pips, which is a lot in this game. So yeah, I'll catch you guys tomorrow at PPI. Hopefully with good news, and hopefully with all the news events there are. As long as I'm right, I pick the right side of the market. Should have this FTMO challenge completed this week. I said this was a 45 pip stop loss, so that's a 1 to 6, and this is a 46 pip stop loss, 1 to 4.27. So overall, that's a 10% trade, just over 10%, which will complete the challenge. So catch up with you guys tomorrow, and I'll let you know. Okay, so PPI is about to come out. My re-entry did tag in here, and I'm just expecting a push up. We could come down and fill this daily Sibi, which is this. Sorry, Bissy. We could come down one more time, fill this. I'm not expecting it to stop me out because it's very close to the original entry, and that's all protected with the daily Bissy. So we should 10 more seconds, but I'm hoping we just can't shot. There we go. There it is. There it is. Alright, so as you can see, daily BISI filled, got a nice reaction. CPI in 2 minutes, so this shit's gonna go to the moon. G's already pushing. I don't look at EG anymore, too much to look at, but it's probably dying, but that's probably gonna change. CPI, I'm telling you, look at that fill, perfect fill and reversal. That's the daily CB. In 1 minute, let me give you the daily scope on it. So it's the, look at this. Daily, perfect fill of this CB. Rejection, Euro. I got in at CME, but we got a perfect fill. G didn't really give us anything, but that's fine. Oh yeah, we're already going. Oh my god, no, you guys, the way we are gonna blast up at 130 CPI 1 minute, we are going to absolutely blast. I promise you. Probably gonna take out this high in a minute. I've been looking at these markets for too long, man. I just know. Thursday low of week, beautiful. Fill of BISI, CPI. Oh man. 30 seconds. I need some H2O for this one. Imagine your road just dies. Well, that's trading for you, innit? 10. 5. Let's go. Oh my gosh. Take me to a place I can imagine. No wicks, man. No wicks. No wicks. No wicks. No wicks. No wicks. Last piece of news. Oh snap! We got news at 1:45 as well. That's when Euro's gonna go. And then tomorrow, some news at 3. Hopefully we take profit this week. If not, it'll be next week. Let's see what's going on next week. Yeah, I'm hoping by Tuesday next week. Ooh, FOMC, so it could be Wednesday. But let's hope we do it this week. Just get it over and done with. FTMO challenge done. The biggest thing about swing trading is patience. You need patience. A lot of people would have seen this and then seen price come up from this Tuesday. Like, I was in about 1 to 3, 1 to 4% profit. Look at this. 166 pips up, 67 pips up. Seeing that come back down, some people that's scary. For me, it's normal. It's just all about patience. You just got to be patient. Once you know you're in a good position, you hold. If it's coming down, all your mind you should be thinking is, okay, can I get back in? Can I get in another trade at a discount? I'm never more than 1% exposed in the market. This was a 1% trade. Once it got to break even, chilled. Once I saw this setup forming, I knew, okay, I can risk another 1%. Only ever 1% exposure in the market, but stacking positions is how you go from not 0 to hero, but how you go from hero to superhero, baby. You get me? So, anyway, so we've had a small pullback as expected after the run up yesterday, and this would have been an entry. I would have added an additional entry, but this trade, yeah, as you can see, is not at break even. This one here is not. I'm pointing at it like you guys can see, but yeah, this trade here is not yet at break even, and my rules, I'm only ever 1% exposed in the market at one time. So at 3, I'm just looking for a nice expansion. Hopefully we can beat the weekly high. So I'll just wait for that. 20 more seconds left. Then after that, next week's FOMC, so by then is when I'll be looking for targets to be hit. So let's see if I'm right, shall we? Been right so far, so I don't see why I shouldn't be. Let's go. Alright, so quick update on the trade. On the weekend, I couldn't give you guys weekend analysis. I was sick as hell. But yeah, as you can see, we're real nicely in profit now on both trades. Both trades are now at break even, so risk free off the table. I'm about 7 grand up. 7 grand up. Yeah, well, if you can't see that, well, 7.2 grand up. So the take profits at 10k. In the daily, we're now in a beautiful spot. Take you over to the daily. If you see on dollar, aiming now for this low, broke through the first one. Euro, see that we got positions in here and here. Broke through this. Now we're just waiting for this high. My target is ultimately up here. That'll be the 10% mark. But yeah, on the daily, we're finally starting to make that September movement, so that's perfect. So yeah, everything's going completely to plan. I reckon this would have hit take profit by tomorrow, because tomorrow we have FOMC. But it don't really matter what the news does. If I'm right, the liquidity, it's either gonna provide me manipulation for an entry, or I'm in the trade already, it's gonna provide me the liquidity to get me to take profit. That's all the news really does. So yeah, it's a life of a swing trader. You sit back, relax. Sitting and being patient is the hardest part of being a swing trader, which a lot of people would say is easy. You know what I'm saying? You can do whatever you want with your day. Go to the gym, spa, focus on other business ventures. You can do a lot with swing trading, and you're just sitting down letting the money compound itself. Not too much movement. I always feel like scalping, etc., is too much like a job. You're there every day, waking up early in the morning. I wake up at 9-10 a.m. See what London session's done. Get on about my day. Like, it's not about being in front of the charts every 2 seconds. That's a job. We're doing this for freedom. We're doing this for power. So the least we're on the charts, the better. To be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? I got in 2 nice positions. They're risk free. Now I'm just letting the market work for me. So yeah, I'll update you guys when this hits take profit. No later than a Wednesday, Thursday high of the week. I reckon FOMC will do it. But if not, we've got some news on Thursday that may make the high of the week. We're probably gonna surpass this, but this is a nice take profit for me. It's 10%. That's 10 grand on a 100k account. Imagine a 400k account now. That's 40 grand. Imagine a million. That's 100 grand. So once you've got your strategy, it's all just about scaling and getting as much funding as possible. So yeah, we missed out on take profit by about 5 pips yesterday. Original take profit was just below here. I extended it a little bit just because of spread, so just to get that full 10k, 10%, and that should happen at FOMC, which is in 20 seconds. As you can see, we kind of pulled back a little bit. I just know for sure that's not the high of the week, so I wasn't frightened at all. 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. God bless America. So as you can see, profit target missed it by $10, but I'll sort that out. But yeah, look at that. One trade idea, 9,900, 10%, 100% win rate. 2 positions on one trade idea. Well, I just finished the minimum trading days, which is 4. That max loss 140. And that's just in the position. I never took that out. So it's perfect. Couldn't have asked for anything better. Boys, you know, profits makes me sweat a little. But yeah, nah, it's all done. One trade. Look at that, 10,000, man. 10% in a trade. What I tell you guys, man. I'll just show you. By the way, pinpoint exit. Look at how we reversed off the FOMC. But yeah, I got in here first time on the 2nd, re-entry here on the 11th, and this week we went right into profits. So look at that. In total, that's what, the 2nd to the 17th. That's 15 days, a day over 2 weeks. Perfect. One trade was 280 pips, the other one was 200. 400 pips, basically 500 pips total. It's barely in front of the charts. That's what trading's about. It's not just about money, it's about freedom. Get at me. I'll be teaching you guys how to do this. It'll be worth it. Invest your time, invest your money. Make 10 grand in 2 weeks. And there we have it. How I passed the 100,000 FTMO challenge in one trade. Make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.